seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the FIU Panthers offense takes the field. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Off the play fake on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a deep shot here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drop.
Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it.
He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this defense has squatters' rights in the backfield. Back-to-back sacks, and the crowd is insane. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the back. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Bryson. Dances away from the heat. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. The penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. FIU pushing tempo.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Panthers are marching down the field. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big throws for you.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Lobs it off the back foot. Snags it inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Florida International. The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Wide out in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Kennesaw State right back to work. Right back to the well. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He lets one fly deep. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he could not get loose on the run.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the stick.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first time.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. He wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Makes the catch. It's Owens. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the 2nd half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the 2nd half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the 1st half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Kennesaw State right back to work. Might as well give it to him again. No, he just flat ran over it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Complete to the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The give to the tailback. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running to the left. Breaks the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Powers forward. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be key too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year.
And the ball is intercepted. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That keeps the score for Florida International. 21, Kennesaw State.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. FIU pushing tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Smashes through. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. FIU will line up to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Running it back, it's Wallace. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Going to the running game. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Bryson. They're working that left side. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well stick with him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try to do it himself. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
running the red zone. It's Scott. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. First down for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the inside. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida International, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. FIU pushing tempo. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. And they got him for the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Wallace. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he takes it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lift.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. On first down, here comes this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead's extended a little further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them. So you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets away. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kennesaw State right back to work. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity?